At this juncture, we throw it back to Lagos. Chamberlain?
Well, yes, indeed, Ajuri. Let me bring it back to Dr. Thomas. I mean, looking at this, from your professional perspective, the history and international relations, what kind of benefits, other than, yes, we bought this aircraft, they supplied it to us, so we'll go ahead, continue our fight against insurgency. What kind of benefits do you think this kind of visits can bring or will bring to us as a country?
No, as a country, if the volumes of trade increases, then it shows that there will be opportunities in terms of investment, in terms of trade, in terms of employment and everything. You know, the thing about this is, once there is security in place, if every investor is sure that, look, I can come here, do business, go to parties in the night and everything, and nothing will happen, you know, if they feel safe, they come to Nigeria. They establish business, and once they are establishing business, they are employing. They are employing. They are not going to bring people. You won't allow them to bring people that will now work. No, it's not even possible in any case. So you establish your business, you establish your industries, and then you continue to employ youth. You continue to employ Nigerians. So security will allow investors to come to Nigeria. So I believe that that is the level at which the president is looking at it. That, look, let us first of all secure the country. And if there is peace, definitely foreign investors will be, it will be convenient for foreign investors to come and do business here. You know, and secondly, you know, if we increase opportunities, trading opportunities between us and US, as many industries that are folded before can be revitalized. And once they are revitalized, then there will be increase. I mean, there will be people.
Because that was the next point I was going to raise. Yes. I know that they said here that the trade between Nigeria and US stood at $6.07 billion as at 2016. And now, but when you talk about the trade volume, back and forth, have we sufficiently taken advantage of the AGOA? And then now let's talk about this Trade and Investment Framework Agreement, TIFA, the Binational Commission. Are we sufficiently taking advantage of all of those while the trade between both countries keep increasing, or is this skewed towards the US?
Since AGOA was done under Clinton, it has not even been, I mean, we have not even exploited the opportunities that AGOA affords us as a nation.
Why?
The reason is this, that possibly the local environment is not encouraging enough. Why? Because people now, because of the level of corruption, high level of corruption, people hardly want to do any industrial, I mean, they hardly want to go into anything that will be cumbersome, you know, in terms of procuring land, in terms of building, in terms of doing everything. So it takes you, because before you can even get land to build any industry, you want to build land, you want to help the locals. These are people that will now give you problems. Your money will give you problems and everything. So instead of doing that, you take your money to the stock market to go and do business. You go and do, you know, so as a private person, you use your money, 10 million, 100 million, you go and do it for yourself. So you, instead of investing the 100 million in industries, and then employ people that will work in that place, it's not good enough for investment. That is the local, we have local problems. And secondly, when you have this kind of situation, when you have this kind of scenario, it becomes difficult for people to feel encouraged to come and do business in Nigeria if they see that you are into Yahoo. I mean, you are into 419, you are doing all sorts of things and everything. So nobody wants to come and invest his money where, number one, his life is not safe. Two, where his investment is going to be consumed. You know, where his investment is not going to be profitable.
Talking about how the economy will take shape with this visit, do you think that the president missed that opportunity to further clarify his submissions concerning those group of Nigerian youths who want freebies given to them?
Well, he did not want to talk about that again. You know, he did not want to amplify on it.
No, I mean, do you think that would have been a prime opportunity for him to clarify that and ensure that the international community, the US that is wanting to do business with Nigeria, says that there are indeed very vibrant, brilliant people that are youths that you could do and take advantage of and see that you can push your business through them?
I think I will agree with you 100%. You know, because if you had said that kind of, if you had made that kind of statement before as the president of the country, and you came back and you saw the kind of uproar that it generated, this was an opportunity for him to have been able to bring in that kind of situation to resell or rebrand the Nigerian youth, you understand, by creating an avenue. Even though, I mean, because he had press conference. He had press conference, he spoke with the press, I mean, he spoke with Trump and everything, he had an address. So his speech writers will have been able to inject that into the speech or into whatever he's going to say, and then that remedies the situation that he had already, the blunder he had already committed, you know, by calling the Nigerian youth lazy.
One more thing. Does this kind of visit have any bearing, and how so, in improving our lot in the Committee of Nations?
Sure. First, if Buhari is the first president, the first African leader to be invited by Trump, I mean,
apart from Egypt, I think it was on the 3rd of April or so. I
mean, you know, definitely U.S., Egypt, they have security issues. They have, because of their concerns, they have major presence in that place. Well, let's take it like that. But Nigeria being the biggest, and like Trump said, the largest democracy in Africa, you know, it gives us some kind of, it projects us in good image. Well, like the man said, I don't want to believe that he performed excellently, but however, he did not perform badly in like the previous outings. You know, this kind of something, there is no controversy that has been generated from this. The controversy was the one that was made by Trump, that look, stop the killing of Christians. You understand? So he did not make any utterance that will commit him as the last one that he did in Britain.
All right, we'll anchor at that point. Dr. Dapo Thomas is of the Department of History and International Relations, Lagos State University. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you.
We will be back in a moment. Do join us again.